My life is over. He doesn't love me anymore. No chocolates and flowers on Valentine's Day. He must think I'm getting fat and ugly. The drama queen cried until her eyes become puffy like a goldfish. And that naive girl who thinks her life was worthless just because her Prince Charming back then did not give her any Valentine's gift was me when I was 16. Good evening, club president, postmaster of evening, and friends. Looking back, I wonder how on earth I treated myself like such an unworthy person. Does the value of my life and happiness measured by merely flowers and chocolates? Growing up, I used to have self-worth issues. Every time some things didn't turn out well, I blamed myself. I used to think, I'm not good at a lot of things. I don't deserve a lot of things. I have difficulties in receiving acknowledgement or compliment from others. One day, I got inspired by one of my favorite cartoon character, Nobita. He taught me one meaningful lesson. In one episode, Nobita said, there is only one Nobita in this world. Screw the dinosaurs. Nobita needs to be preserved more than anything else. Oh, such words of wisdom. There is also only one Maureen in this world, and she needs to be treated nicely. After that encounter with Nobita, I slowly take pride in myself. I learned how to graciously accept acknowledgement and compliments from others. Being able to appreciate, I then learned how to take care of myself. I never knew it could be difficult. Life was easy when I lived with my parents. Not until I started living by myself in Singapore, I realized how clumsy I was when it comes to taking care of myself. During busy work hours, work days, I usually have late lunch and skip my dinner entirely. Most of the days, I will not eat anything until past 4 p.m. Is being busy a good excuse to harm your body? No. Seriously, how long does it take to eat? To take a shortcut from my house to the MRT, I will walk leisurely, exposed to the litter from above on the blocks where people usually dry their clothes. Sometimes, I will get hit from droplets from dripping wet clothes. Other times, I will barely miss scraps from rubbish someone threw from above. But I don't really care. The shortcut enabled me to cut my walking time by 7 minutes. I've been doing those two habits of self-ignorance for a long time, until I met my night warrior. He came to rescue me from my recklessness. He is my husband, my perfect opposite. I love to sleep and wake up late. I love my dream more than my meal. He always wakes up early and drags me to accompany him eating breakfast. He will constantly remind me to take my meal, regardless of how busy I am at work. And no matter how late I am for work, he trammels me from taking that shortcut that exposed me to the litter from above. Being reminded daily by my night warrior, I started to love myself. Not only I stopped doing all those careless habits, I also start to take more attention to the little things on my surroundings, such as making sure no one bumped me or stomped on my feet. on the MRT. It happens a lot nowadays. I wonder why. Every time there's someone showing a sign that they will bump me, I will put my hand in my front. I know it might sound simple, but I believe those simple things are the first step of self-loving. Don't you know, when you don't love yourself enough, you also make the people you love for in problem. Can you imagine how devastated your loved ones will be if because of your recklessness, you have an accident, you became sick, or you have severe illness? I believe only if I have loved myself enough, I am ready to love back my life barrier and be his equal partner in life. So ladies and gentlemen, an act of love should start from within. Just like a flight stewardess will ask you to put the mask oxygen first on yourself before you attend to your kids. If you fail to love yourself, the people you care for will also suffer. So, love yourself enough to be appreciated. Love yourself enough to take control of your own well-being. Love yourself enough to start loving someone else you truly care for. Toastmaster of the evening.